Ahead of Veterans Day, Philadelphia's 10th annual Veterans Parade marched along Ben Franklin Parkway on Sunday, with former paratrooper Albert Eel serving as its Grand Marshal. We actually spoke with this respected veteran a few days before, when he said he was a little worried about one aspect of being Grand Marshal.
I said, listen, how do I wave to the people? Is it like this?
Well, he looks pretty comfortable there to me, which makes sense, since this 82-year-old Philly native has been involved with the military across 8 decades. First off, his father served in the Army and was stationed in the Pacific during World War II.
Well, it's one thing he used to always say, he don't want anything out of a can.
At the food?
That's right.
When his father returned home, he began taking Albert to air shows, and soon after that, in 1955, Albert began his military career by volunteering for the Civil Air Patrol at only 13 years old.
This is when I was with the 82nd Airborne.
He then joined the military at 17, eventually serving as a paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne Division in Special Operations. Albert even remembers in 1962 being packed and ready by the plane during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Here's the trick about being a paratrooper. We're not afraid of anything.
Now, since his time in active service, Albert has also spent decades helping his fellow veterans in so many other ways.
Buffalo soldiers.
For example, he has spent more than 25 years and 10,000 hours as the curator of the Philadelphia VA Museum, often using his own collection. He also volunteers weekly at the Philadelphia Veterans Court as a mentor.
You have to talk to each other. We have veterans that might went through the same battle or whatever.
And here is a list of even more veteran-affiliated organizations that Albert volunteers with. Because as we saw during the parade, Albert is pretty much always ready and happy to help his fellow servicemen and women.
I'm only on this earth to serve people. I don't have $1 million, but I know I can help somebody.
Well, Albert also volunteers as a Civil War reenactor, so his dedication covers military stories across hundreds of years. And, you know, I love today, too, because it really does get us talking about our relatives, the veterans you have in your life. You know, you and I were sharing stories just a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, so many people and so many great stories like that one. So a great chance to highlight them today.